Moshe Lavi, who is someone who's going through a lot in his own right. I know you're saying that your brother-in-law is among those still not only missing, but you believe being held hostage by Hamas, right? What happened to your brother-in-law in Israel?
Yeah, we believe my brother-in-law was abducted to the Gaza Strip last Saturday, October 7th. He lived in Nichole. It's a kibbutz, a village, if the audience isn't familiar, that is 2.5 miles from the border between Israel and the Gaza Strip. Hamas terrorists entered his home, my sister's home.
So it's your sister's husband, and they have a family, right? Young children and the like? Or?
Yes, they have two young daughters, 2-year-old and 6-month-old. They were all witnessed. They were all held captives for hours in their home.
The whole family?
The entire family. Then they were grouped with other families. Not everyone made it out alive from that experience. And eventually, after hours of being abused, tortured, it was live streamed on Facebook, being mobilized around the kibbutz, seeing the horrors outside, people burning their homes, bodies lying around. Omri, alongside a few others who were grouped in that house, were taken on the back of a car to what we believe is inside the Gaza Strip. He's confirmed to be kidnapped. My sister and my 2 baby nieces were left behind. They were told that they have to stay put, that the Hamas terrorists will return to take them or do whatever else they wish to do with them. But luckily, in the evening of that Black Saturday, IDF soldiers arrived and rescued them.
So your sister and your nieces are okay?
I would not categorize it as okay.
Were they hurt physically?
Their physical pain was not that substantial, luckily. They were treated immediately that evening and the day after. But their mental scars will never heal.
Of course. Your brother-in-law, have you heard anything since? I mean, do you have any update from authorities or anybody else in terms of what his status might be here now that some time has passed?
We haven't heard from him or saw him in any video. I was looking in the first days after he was abducted through social media, seeing horrific stuff that was published by Hamas and their accomplices in the Gaza Strip. I will probably have nightmares from those videos and horrific photos for the rest of my life. I haven't managed to spot him. We do know from the authorities that right now is categorized as likely to be kidnapped, as he's missing, and we have not seen him since Saturday. And he was seen taken inside the Gaza Strip.
Now, you yourself have lived in Israel most of your life, right? You live here in New York now, but you weren't there then.
That's correct. I was born and raised in Israel, in Sderot. It's a town. It's a working-class town in southern Israel, surrounded by the many kibbutzim like Nichole. Born and raised there. My entire family is there. My immediate family, my parents who were under siege in their home for over a day. My other sister was in siege in a different kibbutz for over a day. I was last there in September. September 7th was the day I left Israel to begin my new life here in New York, begin my new work. I was there the night before. We all sat together, including Omri, taking silly photos, having great dinner, enjoying our life. I couldn't have imagined something like that. And I grew up under terror, rocket launch. I served in the IDF for 6 years as a captain on the Israel-Gaza border. I was aware of such risks, but we could not have imagined such calamity that befell on us and on the entire people of Israel.
1 month.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.